What's up? We're Hey Violet, and we're gonna share our top 5 tour tips with you guys.
Number 1 tip is to make sure you always have your passport in the same place or give it to your tour manager.
Yeah, definitely. We have had many instances of me not remembering where I put my passport. Just keep it in the same pocket. Make it easy on yourself.
Also, Horror Story is one of our opening acts.
Mm-hmm.
He was sharing a bus with us. We were leaving Denmark going to where? I can't remember.
I think Germany maybe.
Yeah, and we had the border patrol come up and check all of our passports, and our one dude did not have his, and he was freaking out. His manager had taken it with him, so
It was a bit of a nightmare.
just make sure you always know, especially when you're about to go through a border.
Which actually kind of brings us to our next one, which is tip number 2. Keep a buddy system at everywhere. Just airports, if you have to go into a crowd somewhere, just do a buddy system because it can be scary. I know for me,
Oh yeah, you want to tell him?
Yeah,
you tell
tell
them.
him.
No, you
No,
tell him.
you guys,
Okay,
you guys remember
basically,
better.
Oh boy.
where were we headed? San Francisco?
No, it was like I think we were going to Idaho. It was
Oh,
Idaho.
okay. We were going to Idaho. And generally before flights and stuff, we always, grab snacks. Everyone kind of goes their own ways. I usually stay with Casey or stay with somebody. Always make sure you have someone else. Rena was nowhere to be found. And I was like, okay, she's probably sleeping at the gate. So eventually, it's almost time to board, and we go to the gate, and I'm like, okay, Rena must be in the bathroom. I don't know where she is. That's fine. I'm calling her. She's not picking up. We board. We're on the plane. Plane's about to take off, and I'm waiting, watching all these people pass by me.
Like she's got to be on the plane somewhere.
Yeah, she never boarded the plane.
Meanwhile, my perspective was that my ticket was a printing ticket, so I didn't get that the gate had updated like I would if I had a mobile pass. So I have this printed out ticket. Somehow they let me on the wrong plane.
Kind of their fault.
But I also should have noticed none of you guys were around me because I even looked around the plane. I'm like, guess they're not on yet.
And then fell asleep.
Fell asleep the whole plane ride, woke
my
up
God.
to literally 20, 30, 40 texts. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I was like,
I don't know.
and then I heard the people, they were like, welcome to Fresno. And I was like, wait.
So Rena had, somehow also they fortunately boarded all of our bags with us because usually it's like a bag a person.
Yeah.
So you'll get a gear bag and then you'll get your personal bag with you.
Mm-hmm.
So per person.
Counting as our check-in?
Counting as our 2 check-in
Yeah.
bags.
And we were sound checking that day.
Yeah,
So
and-
we had this because the show was the next day and
In Idaho.
In Idaho. And so we showed up. Obviously, you weren't
Sans
there,
Rena.
right? So we had to sound check. Somebody else stood in, and then the next day, even in the morning, we were like, "I hope she's gonna make it today."
So I didn't get to sound check with them.
Yeah.
But we ended up
You
doing
did
the
make
show.
it.
Luckily, all the gear came as well. They messed up on that front as well and put her bags on our plane, which
got
was
a
the
little
wrong
lucky.
plane.
Buddy system. But also just beside that, Nia and I are women and it can be unsafe, just for anyone it can be walking around, so definitely just keep a buddy with you because you just never know what could happen.
Tip number 3 is, when you're traveling and you're in a foreign country, they speak different languages, right? And if you don't know what something says, you should just ask somebody who knows what it says.
Yeah.
Because when we were in Japan, me and our manager at the time went to go get ramen. And we went into this really cool shop. It was I don't know, we were kind of lost and we just found the shop and we were super hungry. And we're like, we'll just go in and get ramen. And nobody in there spoke English and we didn't speak Japanese. And we were looking at the menu and she was like, I recognize a couple words in here. I think this is ramen. And we're like, okay, we'll just order it. And we ordered it. And it wasn't ramen. It was cold eels with seaweed.
Was it eel noodles?
It was some eel noodle dish.
It would be cool if you wanted that.
Right, if I was in the mood for that, it would have been fine. But we were expecting just a regular ramen bowl. So we thanked the gentleman and paid and left a little disappointed. But
Don't be too prideful.
If you don't know what it means, just
ask.
find someone who does.
Yeah. But also not just don't be too prideful and ask whatever you need is, but definitely learn a few phrases in the language and just get a little more immersed in the culture. Obviously, you can't learn an entire language before you go on a tour to a bunch of different places, but definitely familiarize yourself and try your best.
Tip number 4 would be make sure that if you're going to pull any pranks, those pranks don't come and backfire on you. one prank we pulled, we're big pranksters on tour, or at least we were even more so when we were younger. We pulled one on our tour manager, which also is a bad idea in general. He's putting the
literally
tour
managing
together. Yeah.
the tour.
Yeah.
He's smart.
And
He's
we
cunning.
decided, we pulled a lot of pranks on him, but one in specific that ended up backfiring and affecting the entire bus was we bought like
It's like 50 or 100
100
air
air fresheners. And we decided to put them all, and it wasn't the same scent. That would have been a blessing. We got different scent. We got like black ice. We got like
that would have been bad
vanilla,
enough.
like
vanilla,
pine
tree.
like
pina colada.
All
leather.
conflicting.
Yeah.
Leather. Yeah.
So we did, but like we taped them to his ceiling, and we're like laughing. We're like it's so maniacal.
Right,
about it.
right
like,
in his bunk, like, and we closed the curtain so he couldn't see.
Oh, you could smell it though.
It
So
was.
basically, you open that. As soon as he opened it, it had like this wind came
made
out.
me
It was like,
nauseous.
dude,
It
we
was
were all
so
sick
bad.
for like 3 days. The smell did not go away for
Not
a
worth it.
week. Yeah, and it was just like
We
everyone had
probably
headaches
get him
constantly.
so bad, but then he was laughing at us because we were all like nauseated from the smell.
Yeah, so make sure that if you're gonna pull pranks, that they're more well thought out. Than
You would
that
think
one.
that we would say don't pull pranks, but definitely pull
Yeah,
pull
do
pranks.
them. Just make sure you don't get.
Yeah. And tip number 5 is check your itinerary for the day for many reasons, but the main 2 are that number 1, know where you're playing. I have said the wrong city on stage before. It's super embarrassing.
Yikes.
And I even like I knew where we were, but I don't know. Anyway, just habit of maybe practicing a different place. I don't know. So check your itinerary. Don't say the wrong name if you're going on stage, and also
It just helps. Like it just helps you when you check through. Your tour managers put that together. It helps you get a
Familiarize.
full, like a fulfilling day on your days off.
Yeah.
Which is always really nice.
Yeah, so our tour manager always puts some fun stuff to do in the cities on off days. And, you know, obviously if you're pooped out, take a rest, of course, but I would highly encourage you guys to, like, go out, have...
Try something new.
try
Go
something
see the
new.
city.
Go see the city.
Yeah.
Go immerse yourself in wherever you are, because those are the memories that really last super, super long. Is like, what did you get to experience wherever you are?
Thank you guys.
That was our top 5 tour tips. We're Hey Violet. Catch you next time.
Mwah.